drafted into the military, a young man packed his bags, kissed his pregnant wife goodbye,
Look after the baby.
and headed off to war. With many miles between them, they would often write to each other, desperate to be together again. Eventually, the war was over, and it was time to go home. Reunited with tears of joy, the wife finally introduced him to their young daughter. That night, for the first time, he was able to read his daughter bedtime stories, but he quickly noticed something was wrong. "Mister, you are not my daddy," the girl said. "My daddy comes to visit us every night, and every time he came, Mommy would talk to him a lot. She would cry and cry. When Mommy sits down, Daddy sits down with her. And when she lies down, he lies down too. So you are not my daddy." The image of another man coming into his home every night broke his heart. All his happiness vanished in an instant.
I will always be your father.
For hours, he and his wife argued.
Don't touch me! It's not true! Tell me why!
He yelled accusations until he couldn't yell anymore. She pleaded with him, telling him she would never do anything to hurt him.
I promise I will be back.
But it was too late, and he left. For weeks, he ignored her calls. He became very cold and silent. He would only come to spend time with his daughter, refusing to even look at her. She was devastated. The man she had devoted her life to didn't love her anymore. While spending time together at his apartment, the phone rang. And in that moment, everything changed. His wife had taken her own life. The man sat frozen, unable to piece together what he had heard. He could not explain what had happened, but he felt like he had to do something. So later that night, he lit a candle. "Daddy?" the girl asked. He couldn't believe what he had heard, but she wasn't looking at him. Suddenly, the father understood, but it was too late. Every night, his wife would sit alone in that house. She would pray for his safe return, writing to him, needing to be with him. So found comfort in her own shadow. During painful situations of fear and love, we are all guilty of falling to our misconceptions. True love does not avoid conflict, and in true love, there is no place for pride.
Thank you guys so much for watching that video. If you enjoyed this video, I want you to like it and share it with your friends so that the algorithms can push out more love and inspiration to the people who need it. Peace.